Streaming Live Academy!
Waiting over that one.
Yeah, I definitely need to add that in. This is Luk, GermanLuk, right below me. To my right, we have Jaybird, the skinnier, younger version. I swear you did something, dude. Is it your hair?
There's something.
Me?
Yeah, I think it's your hair.
No.
And then
I just don't have a
bottom.
headset on because it broke.
Oh, that's what it is. Wow. And then we have the Italian, Lord Cypher, the one and only. A huge fan of the Olympic torch. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Here we talk about video games mostly and some tech. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So guys, how's your week going?
Good. Good.
Good. It's good. Hopefully you guys will understand with the inside joke. If you've been long here enough, you'll see it. You have to see the
Probably
last
not.
episode.
Oh boy. It's been a good week.
Anyway, boys.
You put it in the last episode, for real.
Oh, fun. No, I edited it out, I think.
I hope so.
Yeah, I did. I did edit it out. So you guys won't understand. But that's okay. Visit us all on our social medias. Everybody's going to have a copy of this video up in their own stuff, so you can hit that up. And, check the social medias out. So today's topic, let's start off with nostalgia. The return. The doing. Ninja. Twitch. Go. Jaber.
Well, yeah. I was surfing around on Twitch yesterday, and
Hey,
I
you
saw
found
a
it.
ninja pop up. What? I
Yeah,
did
it
find
was you, right? You texted me, I
Yeah,
think.
he had
It
the
was me.
exclusive
I
on
went-
this.
I went, is that really Ninja? So I went and had a look, and it was him with his like longer hair and he looked a bit like a soccer mum, to be honest. But
Oh yeah, with his long
Then
hair.
They didn't stream porn on his channel again, like they did when he left the first time.
That's what I thought. I was like,
no.
maybe they did it again.
But some of the shots he pulled off were sexual, so he might get TOS banned for that. But yeah, it was quite good. It was refreshing to see him on there, and I don't think he was pulling in as many as he usually did on Switch.
Well, when I started watching, he pulled 70K.
Yeah, he was
Oh,
60K when I
right,
watched.
Yeah,
They say
so-
he reached about 100K on the articles online. I'm gonna just pull up some right here.
Oh, he peaked at 100.
Look at that hair. Look at that hair.
Is he still holding the largest Twitch channel?
Yes.
Even
He
yeah,
would,
even
yeah.
after-
Pretty much, yeah.
Yes.
Damn. That's nutty.
Dude, that's the thing with him, man. Like, I respect that ninja. He is done branding. He's spread himself all over the
Yeah.
place. He's all
He's
over your
everywhere.
son. He's all over your daughter. He's all over your mom. He's all over the place.
I get Instagram ads for Ninja apparel the whole time. It is
Yeah, dude.
so annoying. See, like every day, it's like, oh, a new hoodie. Oh, a new mug.
Yeah, his clothing line, the Adidas deal. I
Mhm.
I respect Nike more, but whatever. Still an
That's
Adidas
dope.
deal.
He made it.
That's true.
Look at that.
Apparently, it's reported that Ninja. So okay, this article is a little weird, but it says here. Let me read it. It's
for it.
reported that Ninja. Oh, comma, real name Richard. Dude, his name's Richard. I'm Richard.
I thought it was Tyler, wasn't it?
I thought it was
Yeah,
Tyler.
Richard Tyler Blevins.
Oh,
Oh,
is it? Oh.
Damn. He
exposed.
says he was. It says he was offered 60 million to join Facebook Gaming, but he has declined.
Right.
Where's my 60 million? I'm Richard too.
You are Richard, but you are not rich.
Exactly.
Um,
But anyway, yeah. Where's Shroud
do
though?
you think that he's just kind of playing around, streaming on YouTube, streaming on Twitch, showing both how much numbers he can pull to get the better deal out of it?
Definitely.
Kind of just playing them against each other, getting that bidding war higher and higher.
He just want to see how is the conversion in the different platforms, and then he just want to see and say, okay, that's my actual situation, and probably this is the best outcome in this platform.
Yeah. It's not bad though. I mean, but he did pull more viewers on YouTube, right? I think he peaked at 160 something thousand, 160,000 on YouTube, and then 100 something thousand on Twitch.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, he built more on YouTube. It's just, I don't know, guys. Why hasn't he settled?
Well, the Shroud hasn't even made a move yet. Besides the 2 trailers that he posted on on Twitter yesterday and I think last week, kind of teasing of what he's going to do. We haven't heard anything from him.
Yeah, that's true. Shroud's like disappeared. Like,
did you see the trailers though that he posted on Twitter?
It's like the weapon.
Yeah, the weapons. With the Omen reflection in there. Did you see that?
Yeah, I didn't get the reflection though. What the heck was that? It was so low quality on the guy that retweeted it.
Oh, I was like, it was like 4K, I think.
Yeah, it was 4K.
I didn't see the original file.
Okay, no, there's like a reflection of Omen in the gun barrel. When it goes like to the end of the gun, you see like a reflection of Omen in there. People were interpreting it as he's returning to competitive Valorant, like esports.
Oh,
which I don't think he is, because he publicly announced that he's not doing it.
That is
like
true.
When
he
Valorant
did say on
came
the stream. Yeah, he said no. If he had to choose, he'd probably just stick with streaming.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes more money, and it's a lot less work.
Yeah. Well, he said he's just streaming more, and you can't do both. You can't play competitive and stream both at 100%. Like one will drop.
I agree. I tried it. Yeah, it can't. It's just it can't.
But I'm curious when he's gonna make an appearance. I think he appeared in some Twitch streams, but besides that, I don't think.
Where's Shroud? Let's type him in on DuckDuckGo. Shroud. Thank you for your amazing community.
He's probably just biding his time and seeing what his options are, to be honest. I mean,
I think he has less of a
lot of money.
What was that?
He's made a lot of money, so he's got time and money to sit back and go, okay, these are my options. I'm gonna.
Well, he's still making so much money with his YouTube videos and everything, pulling in millions of views every month. It's
and it helps like build up tension.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Because then when he tweeted after a whole month of dead silence, it just goes absolutely nuts.
Yeah, so
you get articles written about it. You get people making everyone's making a YouTube video analyzing the clip that he tweeted. It's like it's so much like free publicity almost. I mean, besides the work, I guess, going into the clip. But it's getting hyped up from all sides. Every major YouTube channel is covering it, going absolutely ham about it.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like a starving dog, you throw a piece of ham or something, and it's just like shredding it apart.
Yeah, for his fans, he's definitely like teasing them, like a strip tease, safe for work, all that stuff. Me personally, I feel like
Cypher's like.
Give me a sec. I need to make sure the battery hasn't busted even further.
Your front porch hasn't blown up yet?
Not yet. But I actually finished.
Okay.
I'm going to give a bit of background onto that.
Better not.
So people, what happened was, before we were going to record, I had my MacBook Pro 2016 right here. It was bloated, and I was going to prepare to sell it. First, I was going to get a battery replacement, but it's actually more expensive to go third party than through Apple for once. And so I was going to contact Apple support after the podcast. So I pick it up, and as I flip it, I'm like, this thing's hot. And as soon as it lands on my hand as I flipped it, because I actually just grab it and I just flip it up in the air and grab it. I know you shouldn't do it. It's dangerous. It drops. You're screwed.
Broken 2 seconds before it's sold.
Yeah. And so as soon as I do that, I just hear the casing on the bottom just pops, bulges up, and then like dust and some other weird smelling thing, which is a lithium battery. It just pops out, and so I like leave it down, and then I pick it up and just take it outside. And it's been outside, just fuming. It's probably done by now, though. Oh crap! Apple support. I was supposed to reply to them. They transferred me to a senior advisor, and it says,
Okay.
Oh, it says you will have to be connected to the senior advisor through phone. You can't do it through the chat. Oh, well, it'll have to be after the podcast, Apple. But thank you for replying really quick. Hopefully it's free. They'll probably recycle it for free.
Apple free. Free.
Free.
Yeah, no.
They will set someone free after you will pay them. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. And it's out of the warranty, so that thing's just get it fixed, get it sold, and try to cut as even as possible. What was the other thing, boys? Oh, yeah, the branding with Shroud, though. Do you think Ninja and Shroud, who has more pressure to actually do a move? I think, personally, I think Ninja has to.
I think Ninja needs to actively work for keeping his brand and business alive. But I think Shroud, he can do whatever he wants. I think he's in a pretty safe spot, but I think Ninja has to put in the time and the work to stay relevant.
Yeah. Because Shroud's more of a, not as a showy, person. It's more him, his skill, his persona. Ninja, I wouldn't say is necessarily his skill. It's more of his personality and the brand that is built around it.
He's not one of the best players. Shroud was one of the best players. He has that skill, and I think that's where to fall back on.
Real quick, peeps. Don't forget, if you want more news, you can come to streamingliveacademy.com and check our articles. We write on random stuff and whatnot. Actually, it's not random stuff. It's actually good stuff.
It's good. Like grandma's cakes. So good.
Yeah, yes. Grandma's diner. And so there's that, peeps. You're welcome to check out the website or subscribe and whatnot to each other's channels. It'll all be in the links in the description. But there's this one thing I wanted to cover real quick. For people wondering about Xbox Game Pass, it has an official launch date. xCloud comes out September 15th. September 15th.
Wow.
And it's ready. Apparently it's going to have at least 100 titles that you'll be able to stream through the cloud to, if I remember correctly, the PC and mobile devices. But for
Did
sure,
they say how they're
devices,
going to integrate it with Facebook Gaming? Is there anything on that?
No, there's really nothing about Facebook Gaming there. It's still that Mixer middle finger.
Because I thought in one of the articles it said that the reason why they also shut down Mixer was because they didn't want to put the cloud in danger, launching it on a platform that has absolutely no chance of survival. So they gave this to Facebook so they can launch it on Facebook, larger audience, better chances, that whatnot. So I was curious to see how they're gonna, I don't know, integrate it or.
Yeah, they didn't.
Bring it over there,
The only integration that was announced before that was with Samsung. So they're going to prioritize some partnership with Samsung, kind of like they've done with the QLED, which, by the way, an OLED C9 outperforms the QLED when it comes to responsiveness. So that partnership's just useless. But anyway, the Samsung one, they say with the Galaxy Note 20, if you're an Android, the Note 20 is trash. The Note 20 Ultra is legit, amazing. But if you get the Note 20... it's because you're poor and you should be buying other Android phones. It starts at 1,000, so it's not like you're poor. It's just you're a poor decision maker. Anyway, besides that, on the tech side, the app will come out apparently on the phones with their partnership. The only partnership they're gonna have is like the app that you get outside the Play Store. You'll be able to buy Xbox stuff. So that's their way of undercutting the 30% charge that Play Store does. And it'll come. You can buy a controller that has sort of a stand-in thingy. Let me send that.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, like a phone stand kind of thing, right?
Yeah, and it'll charge your phone. So yeah,
it'll charge the phone wirelessly.
No, I think it'll just be connects to it. That's what they said here, though. Probably wireless, because I don't see. The wire would be kind of annoying. Might as well buy a third party.
Yeah. So you need a wireless phone. Well, a phone that's wirelessly chargeable.
Yeah, which the Note 20 will be. All of Samsung's pretty much are.
Okay.
And
yeah, that's the point. Samsung is already like that. I was like, what is the big news? All right, you are Apple folks. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, the Apple phone's only 3 years. Samsung's got it for like 6 years,
while.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been double.
But weren't the Samsung phones the one that got banned in the airplane for a while too? Because
yeah,
of
the
those
Note
battery
7.
issues?
There was one, and I actually had the one because the battery was like something like
Yours
that.
did?
But they Note 7.
I actually had that exact model.
Wow.
Throw it in the water.
Wow.
With the
No, I actually changed the battery, and I bought like a triple Chinese battery that was actually riskier.
Living on the edge.
I mean, it was like this at the beginning, and then it was like this. Good.
Beautiful phone though. I had it too. I used it for up until the deadline was a little due, and I was like, that was a nice $700-800 adventure that I didn't have to pay for after all. Because I was doing both. I was gonna do app development on both.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, there it is, peeps. If you don't know, it's just the batteries would tend to bust, and yeah, there's definitely that one. Since then, they've been a little more.
That's it.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
That's the model. That's the exact model, and that's just the battery. As you can see, the battery is basically all of the thickness.
Dude, what the fizz?
Yeah, it's just battery basically, but the battery was like 2 weeks long.
Dude,
ooh.
That's why I don't like Apple. I can't customize my shit with them.
yeah, that's pretty much the argument, peeps. When it comes to those, that's why I was telling you. It's what you call it? It's kind of like saying, I touch myself with the right hand, and the other person says I touch myself with the left hand. Which one's better?
I like
Tell
both.
me. So that's what I leave it at. Try to convince me which one's better when it comes to Android and Apple. It depends on your personal preference. Some people have it facing that way, some people have it facing that way. And so sometimes one will be better than the other one.
Subjective, isn't it?
Einstein would say it's all relative. Let's
I mean,
move on.
If it doesn't work with the one, you have to change it, right? Or you are crazy.
And he did say too, imagination is more important than knowledge.
Imagination is more important than knowledge. I agree.
Imagine that.
Let's move on. Because
There goes future YouTube monetization out the window.
Monetization.
We haven't said anything specific though. We've been really
That's
broad.
true. We were very broad in general and not offensive at all.
Yeah. What
I
was
mean,
the
we were
next
talking
one?
about phones.
Yeah, phones. Yeah, which one's better, Apple or Android? Go off in the comment section below. What are you thinking about? Get your head out the gutter!
Apple.
What was it? And so, xCloud's coming out. You're a PC player, so I need to hear your opinion about xCloud.
I don't. No. Just. It's with any cloud. I just don't know. I don't see the
Okay.
point of it.
What about you, Jaber?
We'll have to see when it's out, won't we? I'm predominantly a PlayStation player, but I will invest in xCloud. You know, I'll try it. You know, all you can do really.
I've tried some of these streaming services, and it's just not the same. Like, I don't know how they're gonna manage it, but
What about you, Cypher?
PlayStation now is a bit clunky.
I mean, I spent a lot of money for my computer, so I don't really need it. But for people that actually don't have a decent computer, it may actually be a good solution. Like, it's impossible for some games, but for a lot of people that I know that have a very bad computer, maybe playing Path of Exile. Oh wait, it's only for Xbox. Yeah, there is no reason for it.
I was like, what are you talking about, Papa Exile?
It is actually Path of Exile for Xbox, honestly. But you can play hardcore, so
What's the point?
yeah.
No,
It's like,
that's
wait, it's
true.
Xbox. Oh, hell no.
Actually, you will have PC the Game Pass. So they renamed it as of last week or the beginning of this week. They renamed it to Game Pass. It's no longer called Xbox Game Pass. They're
Just
still
Game Pass.
marketing for it because the transition, but at the end of the day, it's going to be called Game Pass.
But the
PC version of
xCloud
Xbox.
is free for Game Pass holders, right?
Yeah, it'll become included with the price, which is the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, which
It's not
includes
the cheap one.
and the
Not
Xbox.
the cheap version that they have. Okay.
Yeah, the Game Pass, which is $10 a month, that one is only for Xbox, or the $5 for the PC.
Right.
Okay. Seems
So that's why
legit.
you combine them.
I mean, I see the point that for like lower end machines or so, it might be worth it. But if you have like a really low end machine, do you have the internet connection to pull it off? You know,
Yeah, that's the other
I
thing.
feel like you still need a decent connection for it to stream it that way.
I actually did Halo Master Chief Collection on iOS, which, by the way, if you're waiting for us to bring it up, yes, Apple is not budging, and so xCloud has been delayed for Apple devices, and it's coming out only on Android, and I assume the PC once it comes out, and of course your Xbox, because this is the thing that Microsoft hasn't said anything about, and I'm still like, where is it? The Xbox, it's supposed to be able to become a server and send your game to your phone. Or
Right.
you pay for xCloud. But that hasn't happened. They haven't even mentioned one bit of using your Xbox for free xCloud. It's like it's disappeared. And I'm like, somebody, where does
Maybe they
that
ran
go?
the numbers and we're like, yeah, we can't afford that.
Yeah, because as long as you have a, 10 upload, you'll be able to send your console up, and that's decent enough.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 10 uploads should be, plenty. And I
That's
think
what I'm
most
like.
people nowadays have around the 5 to
Yeah,
10
in the
uploads.
US, I do believe
In
that
the US,
average,
at least, yeah. Oh, in Germany,
it up.
boy, we don't even have 10 down. Like,
average upload speeds. Of
in
the
my
USA.
home, in Germany, we're still averaging 1 to 1.5 megabytes down.
Damn,
it's-
bro.
Dude,
What's
first
the
time
average?
downloading World of Warcraft, when it first came out, holy shit. That thing was running for 2 days to get the whole game downloaded.
Get it?
That was not pretty.
So it says, that the average mobile and fixed broadband download, according to Statista, worldwide as of May 2020. Wait, worldwide? I want the United States! Someone needs to optimize their website. Who designed this? A high school student?
That is good with the
It
SEO,
was someone's final high school project.
probably.
The
By the
SEO
way, question, guys. This is the new Microsoft project, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we all know how it will end up. I mean, we know how Mixer ended up. Now TikTok is being bought by
Microsoft.
Microsoft, and it was banned in a good amount of countries. So again, we know how it will end up.
How TikTok was.
And
July 22nd, 2021. TikTok is shutting its doors.
welcome xCloud. Then I am so pleased. How it will end up.
Well, Microsoft has a history of starting things and then dropping them.
There, but not even close to
Yeah.
Google, though.
Yeah.
Google still
So-
holds the crown for that one. So, like, the thing is, we have 5G coming around, so that'll definitely allow for that stuff to happen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
efficiently.
definitely.
The difference is Microsoft's become trying to do services with Xbox, make it a service rather than a hardware company. And so I think that that definitely has more verdict to it. The problem with like Stadia, it was sort of a VIP club, and that doesn't work. Like there's no
Yeah.
catalog. Because you can't appeal to the console players because they already have a library. They don't want to go in there and buy a new game, even though it's going to play it much better. But they still have to buy it and pay for streaming. And the PC players, they might as well just stream it themselves to their own phone through, modding and whatnot. Or their
Yeah.
PC plays better than whatever Stadia can stream. And so
That's
there's nothing in there. Instead, xCloud allows for the middle point. The casual PC player that's not techie enough, or his computer's a potato. The console player that doesn't want to go into a PC. Because they say by the end of 2021, they're going to do Series X for xCloud. Of course, the Ultimate members. And so it's going to be definitely much better than a potato PC.
Series X for xCloud.
Yeah, Series X for xCloud at the end of 2021.
Do you not think, though, that with that, if it's a success by then, they might do a tiered subscription system? So, like, you'll get xCloud with Xbox 360 and Xbox One games, and then you have the Series X xCloud, where you pay another tenner or so a month.
I can answer your question easily. If, as you said, it will be successful at that point, they will definitely find a way to fuck it up. Don't worry.
It's like Microsoft has a special team, a special division in place. It's a department of fucking shit up.
Department.
It's in a special place in my heart.
FSU? I work at the FSU division. But
I think doing good. We will partner today.
Yeah.
We'll see about Lord Master Chief talking through Profits, Phil Spencer, and see how he reveals things. If Phil Spencer screws up, though, we'll see. Me personally, I can see it working and being a hit. Of course, it just depends on the pricing. So far, pricing-wise, they've done much better than the competition. So we'll see, though, if they keep it up, if they get greedy.
I think it'll launch well. I don't know how, you know. I feel like they're good at starting things, but then they just kind of slack on it. Yeah, it's like Mixer did really well. They brought Ninja and Shroud over. It peaked, but then just nothing, and it just kind of hit the iceberg and sank. So I think it'll launch really well. I don't know how well they can maintain that hype, or you know.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they did that with the 360 too. 360 was dominating. And then Xbox One comes around and is like, actually, games come second. TV comes first. And it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's
so
a
it's
gaming
like,
event.
They started things really well. They hype it up really well, but I feel like they're just kind of, once it falls off the hype, they don't catch it and bring it back up with something new. They're just kind of meh. And then,
we'll see, though. I hope that it does. I'm going to be on either end. For me, PlayStation, Xbox, it doesn't matter. I play them both. And PC, same thing. By the way, Steam deals, they're a pain in the butthole. They're all over the place, man. Never ending.
Yeah, that's true. I looked at them and I was like, I feel like the Steam sales also are not really visually organized. You'll look at them and it's like... Oh, hell no. Like, it's so confusing, and there's so much, and everything is going on, and it's so disorganized. I'd rather click off and potentially lose out on, like, a deal than trying to wrap my headache around what's going on in there.
Oh, yeah, the Steam store, man. The Steam store is...
Statistically speaking, they have an amazing conversion rate. A lot of people think like you, but what actually happens is people start... in that mess to search something that they want, and they will find 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 titles that they like, and
I'm sure their business model works. It's just like they're really good at upselling, but
I mean, this kind of not very user-friendly layout is actually a good way to upsell and downsell at the same time, I would say.
Yeah.
I heard something about a Steam sale scam thingy, weird economics behind their prices around the world that they're starting to get checked into as... Was this... This is 2018, 2014. I thought it was recent. It's just some weird thing that I saw pop up. I don't know if you guys seen anything about that. their conversion rate to different countries and the currency, it's kind of messed up. If you're not
I know
based
it
off the
was
dollar.
like that. I actually followed the argument in 2014 and 15, but I didn't hear about that in the last period. I know they had a big problem with Australia, especially. But yeah.
Yeah, I haven't. That maybe just someone requoted it in my feed of news.
Could have been, yeah.
Well, let's see. We are 28 minutes in. We still have time, guys. 2 minutes. Come on. Think of something.
So,
Oh boy.
Valorant Act 2. What do we think of it? The one that
Valorant is such a hate-love relationship. I love the game, and I hate the people play it. Like, the game itself is awesome, but these, like...
Yeah.
No, I think it's just like Act 2 got the hype up. Everyone, like, jumped onto Act 2, jumped back into the game, jumped back into competitive. But it's the same problem again. You either get, like, a 4Q with absolutely no microphone. They can't even use the pinging system in-game. So you're absolutely clueless. Or you just get a salty 12-year-old who just starts yelling and insulting everyone and their mother.
The ping system is so freaking good. If used well, is so damn good.
It's, but I think, now from what I heard though, the ranking system, how they redid it, it's solid. It's better than before what the first season was.
I mean, can they actually say it at this point after 1 week?
No, not an official statement. Just from what I've heard from other people playing the game, they like it better than what it was before.
That's cool.
But what I think where Valorant really accelerates, and I mean, and that's probably where they make the most money with the skins they sell at ridiculous prices, $100+ for skins. But at least they're so high quality, I think.
They're very appealing. They really are cool.
Especially with Act 2 releasing Killjoy, and Killjoy's skin package is so appealing to all these like 12 to 16-year-old RGB crackheads. Like, it is. I almost bought it. I looked at it and I was like, this is calling my name. But then you see the price, it's $100-something. You know, like, I'm in full RGB crackhead, but I'm also in my 20s and financially responsible, so I can't do it. But
will they actually do the same thing that they did with League of Legends? Because in League of Legends, there are skins that were actually sold only in the first period that are actually ultra limited editions that right now, if you sell that account, that again, I don't really know if that's legal, but if you do that, you can make a shitload of money.
I think so, because I haven't seen, at least, for example, when Valorant came out and they had the Twitch Prime collection, I have not seen that since. I know that they rotate, you can't buy any skin at any time. They rotate the skins through their store. But the featured collection, I think they're really only for that week or two. And then at least for now, they're gone. I don't know if they're going to recycle in a year or something, but for now, that's it. Like, if you didn't pick it up then, you know, like Twitch Prime collection, that's gone. Like, you can't buy
that's
it right
cool, because if you want it, you have to buy it now. Else,
it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and you will. And I think, and the other thing that they're doing really well is their prices are so ridiculous that if you would buy a skin separate, it ends up like $200+. With the Dragon, I think it ended up $300. But they put it in a bundle together, justifying the $100+ for, because if you buy it separate, it's $200. So you have to buy it in a bundle for $100. You know?
The Dragon skin bundle was.
So it's.
It is Warner Drake doing things.
Yeah, you know where you're shoving that magazine, right?
Yeah.
These right here, guys. These people. Let me
but
I blame the consumer, not the developers. Because developers.
No, I mean people are going for it.
Exactly.
Well, they're selling. The skins are like selling like.
The skin that this bastard of Luke has is super cool. Like that. The name of your knife.
The The knife? It's like oil blue or
Not
something.
that one. The one that you are the other one.
The
The
golden
gold one. Yes.
That
The
one was
hatchet.
actually. That one was. Oh, the hatchet. What is?
Subway Surfers.
What?
You see all this? Top free games. iOS dominates mobile gaming. Android is literally a shadow of how much money iOS gaming makes. But guess what's on the top? What the fuck is that? Madden NFL? What are you playing? And what is it? Is it an actual football game?
No.
It's a fetching
Yes.
game that plays itself.
Idle. All of the idle games are actually having a shitload of cells.
That
I
is true.
myself play idle games. I play Naruto idle China games.
This is
Or
Call of
I
Duty, guys.
heard Call of Duty Mobile is popping up.
Yes.
Like that game is going
It
through
is.
the absolute roof. Yeah.
It is.
It is.
And what's in it? Skins. You want to buy a skin? You get to buy the skin.
Microtransaction out of the wazoo.
You get to buy a box that might give you the skin.
It might,
But people buy it.
Oh yeah, because you have a chance if you buy 1,000, 2,000 boxes, you get a 1% chance of actually getting it.
Yeah, there was a
That's
skin back when the game first came out. That's when I stopped playing. As soon as they start introducing a lot of it, they did it from the start, but I was like,
Right.
it's bearable. But once I start getting like 5, 6 messages at the beginning, be like, hey, this skin has and then Apple forced developers to put the mathematical statistic of how many times, what's the percentage of actually getting the item. Like
Yeah.
you have to scroll down, it has to be visible.
Yeah.
Like there was a skin that I wanted. It said it was a 0.02% chance. And
Yeah,
I was,
that's legendary.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? And the
I was
box,
like, shut up
it
and
cost
take my money.
$5.
It's like,
$5. And of course, I knew friends that bought it. They actually bought like 20, 40, and they're like, I got it. I'm like, I could have bought the entire Assassin's Creed collection at a discount and have plus 100 hours worth of fun.
yeah.
And you're telling me you're going to use a skin
People
that you're
are-
going to use for a month?
Yeah. Well, it's the same with like I think the CS:GO skin gambling and everything. At some point, it just becomes an addiction.
It is an addiction.
Yeah. It's just gambling.
You heard it
Look
here
at
first.
Monopoly.
Hit the subscribe button. Get down to it. Coronavirus cure.
It is. It's like
Demonetized.
that in all games, though. A big example of it is one of my favourite YouTubers is called Nepenthes. He's a FIFA YouTuber, and he said exactly what Luke said. That all these games have got these loot box type systems now, and it's not the developers' fault. It's actually the consumers. It's the casual players that don't want to grind for a certain skin or achievement, so they just lump
Yeah.
100, 200 pound into loot boxes, packs.
When there's
whatever
an,
it is.
it's backed up by the whole
Yeah.
like army of content creators that make content around those gambling things or selling skins or unboxing shit. It's going like hot candy on YouTube. It's like anomaly on YouTube with CS:GO skins, making millions of views just buying $5,000-6,000 worth of skin boxes and clicking unlock, and then going absolutely ham. You know, it's his personality, but yeah, it's. And then he gets like out of $5,000, he gets like a few good items, and then people want those items, and they go around and spend more money and all this, and
Yeah,
you
but
could
it's just-
you could sink a lot of money into a marathon of opening these things, and you'll pull one thing that will make you either break even or justify spending that on.
yeah,
And make a lot more out of it.
yeah. Well, and every once in a while, you get that little, like for example, you buy 10 boxes, and you get like one skin that's at least close to justifying buying that, and you keep going and going and going, but in the end, you're just losing out. Like every once in a while, you get that kick. You're just this close about to break, and it's like the game knows if it just gives you a little bit now, you will keep going, and it just gives you this one skin you want it, and then you go, "Oh, I got it!" So you spend more and more.
Yeah.
Yep, loot boxes games. I don't play it whatsoever. I stay away from them. I'm like, nope. If I have to play it, I'll finish the stuff that's not loot box and then get rid of it. Because I'm like, I don't want to support this kind of trash.
Yeah.
If I want to grind, I'll grind. Like kind of like the Assassin's Creed. If you want this armor, beat the fetching game, and then go get it. It's gonna take you 40 hours, but you want it, work for it. And if they charged $100, I'd be okay with it. For people that don't want to do that, maybe they earn more in that time, but don't make it a loot box. That pisses me off.
Yeah, just give it to them. Like, put a price on it and just give it to people.
Yeah, like
but they're losing out on money. Like, it just makes sense from a financial point of view.
It started, and they did it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Chinese love it. Nothing against the Chinese, just your gaming habits, guys. But you do make the best RPG son of a gun games there are. So
I don't know. Now with xCloud, maybe China would like it. I mean, they are really into mobile, and having a very good game into mobile, maybe it will work in China.
It could.
Good.
Well, that's one thing that I've done research into it. Latin America doesn't have the infrastructure yet for mobile phone per se to hold it, at least this year, the next probably 2-3 years. But when it comes to mobile, even inside their house, they don't want to own a console. They just want to have their phone, mostly because can't afford to have a console, $300, $400 console. It's a cut of quite the expenditure. It's not a toy. And so
I mean, money will actually spend the same, if not more, if you buy a 1-year subscription. Am I wrong?
Exactly. But that's what they don't see, though.
That's true, because
it's not a lump sum of money up front. It's just like...
That's the point. You're right.
You know, it's like, oh, it's easy. It's $15 a month. I mean...
And you have 100 games and the streaming and whatever. Yay!
Yeah, right there. And then... Then the microtransactions are going to come in and they're going to rape everything. Demonetized again.
Yeah, the fuck shit up department coming in clutch.
I've got a bleep you could put in there if you want. I can send you the sound effects.
I need to definitely get one of those.
I think we covered it all, though, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
I think we're good. That. What else? Yeah, I can't think of anything PC-wise. Anything. I think we're good.
I think we covered it.
Looking good. Ish.
Ish.
Hope you're doing pretty good then. Everybody, don't forget to hit the streamingliveacademy.com website where we'll have stuff written by all of us. And you can enjoy... What?
Just hit 1K subs on YouTube. Like literally just now. 1K subs!
Where's the video? Where's the video? Give me a second. Give me a second! Give me a second. I'm getting into the video.
I will remove my saddle, so... so you will not have 1,000.
Go back to 999.
Congratulations, Luke. Congrats.
There it is. The Beirut explosion. We reached 1,000 subscribers.
Okay. We got the K.
Now you have 1 key. You need other keys now. A lot of keys.
It blew up. There we go.
That's cool. That's amazing.
That's just L. I'm just gonna sit here for the next couple hours, just stare at it. 1K. That's nuts, dude. I didn't think that would actually happen.
That's very good.
Holy shit, dude. Awesome. Okay, sorry. I just saw that.
Dude,
I was refreshing for the last 2 weeks because I was like sitting at 980, 981, 982. I was like, I woke up at 997 and I just kept refreshing.
You're GermanLuk without a space, right?
Yep. Just one word.
I'm trying to find you here. I put the Beirut explosion video, which is probably too soon. I apologize for anybody who got butthurt about it.
That one. I went. Who was it? Did I talk? No, I talked. It wasn't with you. I had a call with someone about it yesterday, and it went absolute. Like that explosion. It was sad, dude.
Oh yeah, I haven't read much about it after it happened because
I'm one in Beirut.
What was it?
Yeah.
Beirut.
Yeah.
Well, they're now apparently investigating why they were even storing that much
For
in this
6
one
years,
location.
dude.
For 6 years. Yeah, it was just sitting in there. No precautions, nothing. It was just chilling there. And no one knows why. For 6 years. Well, and then, yeah.
Yep, and then it got blown up, and apparently the United States is like, terrorist attack.
Well, I think it was the largest explosion after. I think the last one was in the United States in 1946. I think there was a ship that got blown up because of it, but it wasn't nearly as big as this one in 2020.
I mean, the only thing that I saw that was similar was the 11 September.
I can see that modern day, yeah.
Yeah.
It was big. And it just blew my mind.
That's
Anyway,
crazy.
peeps, let us know what you think. Are you a QAnon? Are you an Anon? Oh, Cypher, you weren't here for that part of the talk, but we'll cut the podcast and I'll tell you. Anyway, peeps, thanks for coming. Everybody's signing off. I'm in 107.
Have a good one.
Peace out.
It is.